Thanks for joining me on my life on a hill, and today's video I am going to be showing you how I bling bling my Reeboks. Isn't this adorable? Yes, it matches my nails. So stick around and watch how I do these shoes to match my nails and learn where you could see how I did these nails. So before I go into the nails, I just want to give you a little bit of the products that I use to do this bling bling shoes. I clean the surface that I'm going to put the glue on with the 100% acetone, and I'm just cleaning off the surface to make sure there's any residue or anything that's left on it, just so that the glue that I use will adhere to it and stay on, and I won't have an issue with it falling off while I'm walking and trying to look fly and everything, and then rhinestones falling behind me. Just kidding, never had that issue before. But the glue that I use is the the 6000, I'm sorry, these E6000 glue, and these are the 4-packs, the smaller, and this is what they look like in comparisons to each other, so you could tell. And the reason why I ended up using the 4 when I bought the 4 is because I don't do rhinestone a lot with these, or I don't use these glue a lot, and so I ended up, they ended up drying out on me, and I can't take it up, for the tip. It gets all hard and I can't take the glue off of it, so I end up wasting it anyways and putting it in the trash. The price in comparison is about the same for the 4-pack versus the 1, but at least I don't waste it, and when I try to use it, I think I have a glue, and when I go I really don't, because I can't get it out. So but make sure when you do the glue that you only put on a portion at a time, because it dries fairly fast, and by the time you get to that section it's dried out. You have to reapply the glue. You end up wasting glue, and then your item your rhinestone could sort of be a little bit bulky because it's double glue versus the first section that you did. I haven't had that problem, and I have had to reapply glue because I kind of think, oh, I could work this fast, but sometimes your wax, I call it picker-upper, doesn't want to pick up sometimes, and it ends up sticking on the table and doesn't want to get up. But so let me tell you a little bit about my nails. I have this membership site right here, and you could find that on nailroomtalk.com, and when you click on it, make sure that you click the link to get your free PDF download, which will help. It's just a guide to help you when planning your next event. I charge $29.99 a month, and it's a recurring payment, and I talk about women's issue along with doing nails. So it's called Nail Room Talk. So you basically come in there, sit down. Well, I use silicone hand and sometimes live person, but most of the time it's silicone hand, and I talk about women's issue, things that you don't hear about on a regular basis, or things that other women don't know that we need to share with each other, like getting older and dealing with candida overgrowth, which is basically a really bad form of yeast infection, early menopause, heat flashes, but your doctor says you're not going through menopause, being in a relationship with someone and you were trying to figure out, hey, I want to get married, what's up with this dude, and how long you should be in a relationship before you say, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't, you're wasting my time, move on. Raising kids, today women are multitasking, we're moms, we're business owners, we work, whatever the case may be, we have to juggle a lot, and different approaches of how I manage my day, budgeting. A lot of times we go through life not putting a budget on our life, and we have to have a budget in life, guys. Even if it's a monthly budget, I budget on paper for up to a year, and in my head up to 5 years financially. And I know times are hard, and people are like, hey, what are you talking about budget? I'm lucky I left with $5 in my pocket. Yeah, there was one point in my husband and I's life that we left with $20 in our pocket, but if we didn't budget, and budget doesn't mean you have to be a certain way. It's just to have an idea on paper that helps you grow. And if we didn't do that, if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have had that $20 because we wouldn't see things. So I try to address different topics about just being a woman, and mom, a wife, and just our daily issues while you watch me do the nails. And so the nails that you saw at the beginning are rhinestone nails, and you can, if when you become a member, like I said, I'll discuss the topics, and you'll see me do the nails. So you'll get two for the price of one. Yeah, who doesn't love that? And so, but this video is about shoes, so I ended up putting up here on YouTube, and I will have bonuses. So I could have put this video on the membership site and give it a bonus, but I wanted to share with you guys as well my crafting that I do, and to kind of bring you over to that side, because you guys know, I love YouTube and I love that people can see what I do, but it's hard to be seen. It's hard to get paid. And on my membership site, there's no commercials. You just get to see and hear what I talk about, and how I go about, for me, dealing with the same problems that I know everybody's dealing with anyways, but for some reason we don't share it amongst each other. We just don't have the time. We just don't have the I guess the circle to talk to other women about it. Or some people are just straight selfish. They'll be like, well, if I went through this, why am I help you not go through it? You go through it and suffer the same way I suffered. And I don't believe in that. If I could prevent you from walking in a hole that I just walked in, I'm going to do that. So that's just who I am anyways. And also in their room talk, I'm going to bring up stuff for just how to be kind, how to be a decent human being, and just like I said, everyday topic. I have two boys, 11, and one just turned 16. And I mean, I have a niece, and I probably can't address a female, like a parent having a female, but I have friends. I know what they're saying. I see what they're going through, and it's nothing bad. It could be good stuff, going to college. I'm a female too, so I know what I went through, like right now I'm 47. I'm telling you, every day my body's every day I'm getting a prize from my body. One day it's like trick or treat, guess what? You're not about to move today because your right leg is just gonna hurt. So, and I figure, and I try to be as healthy as possible, and trust me, being healthy today was a long road. So don't look at me and think she thinks she good because she's trying to eat organic. No, honey. I used to wake up in the mornings and eat chips and soda because I didn't know any better. But losing my mom in 2016 from cancer, I knew back then. But reality slapped me in the face where I realized I have to stop playing these games. It's like, oh, I have to work. I'm so tired. I'm so this, and it's exhausting. Don't get me wrong. But how I started to lose. Also, I'll discuss my weight loss. I gained. At one point, I was up to 145 pounds, and I've always been a skinnier person. So when I saw myself in a picture, I'm like, why do my arms look like that? Because I'm skinny, and I'm like, oh, girl, you better wake up. You gain weight. So I was, I went through a lot, and then I'm now today currently down to 111.60, and my body fluctuates every day. And that's another thing I'll discuss, my weight loss journey, because my body fluctuates every day. Today I could eat all the healthy meal, and because I ate one bag of chips, and not necessarily like all healthy meal, but just say I cheated and I ate one bag of chips, that chips alone will allow my body to retain water. And I go on a scale and I'm like, why am I weighing so much? And you don't realize that salt is making you retain that water, so you don't pee it out, and guess what? You weigh heavy. So there's a lot of tricks to losing weight that I've learned from different people, and I'll share on there and theirroomtalk.com. I'll share my weight journey, like when I first started to when I changed it up. I changed up my eating and my exercise numerous times because I hate it. I hate exercising and I love to eat. I'm telling you guys, this is not easy to do, but I'm down to 111.60, and it's been a journey, and I feel healthy. And like I said, I'm 47 with two active boys. And before, at 3 o'clock, I used to just want to sleep. I'm like, give me a chocolate bar and let me sleep. Now I have so much energy. I'm like, God, I just want to sit down sometimes. But my body's like, no, just keep going. You have the energy to do it. So, but anyways, those are just some of the topics I will discuss, because as women, we need to be there for each other, a support system. And I figured, let's do this. It's like going to a salon, and I just saw a different state. And by the way, I told you in previous video that I have my license and to become to be a nail manicurist. So I I just saw on a group that I follow that they were talking about taking psychology or psychology class or something like that. I'm not sure if it's a permit that's required or just a class as a nail tech. And it's true, because people bring their problems to us. People bring their happiness, their thoughts. They talk to us. I went to my hair the other day, and I thank goodness I've known this lady like forever, and I think we should start signing confidentiality clause, but just kidding, by the way. But because the stuff I told her about my family, about life, it's not that it's like private, but they don't need to hear that. They have their own crap. But I just felt good after I left it. I got my hair done, and I got to speak to somebody. So that's basically how I base my nail room talk. It's like doing nails while talking with somebody telling me their problems, and that's where I got the idea from. It's like, oh, somebody come to my nail salon, and which, by the way, I don't have a nail salon, but in my head I do, and they come to get their nails done, and they're talking. So, but I reversed it in a way that, or I changed it up in a way that, I think of the topic in advance and I discuss them while doing nails. And like I said, sometimes the nails will be on a silicone hand or a real client, but you have to become a member to see exactly what I talk about. And a few topics that I have up there already is the candida overgrowth, and what we need to use to wash our privates with, because we can't use anything. Different type of vitamins that I take to help when I feel like any type of yeast coming on. And know that because you have a yeast infection, you're not gross, you're not nasty. It's just our eating and our age and what we eat and what our body is telling us not to eat. Sometimes this yeast is not just down there, you guys. You maybe get in a form of a rash on your body. So I'll talk about that. I talk about, when should you stop giving flowers to your loved one when you're in a relationship? How long should you be in a relationship before you start giving flowers? And my answer on that one, let's see. Oh, when you're in the same house. And then I have fun stuff like when you're in the house, and when you live together or married, whatever, you're under the same roof, and you guys cheer for different teams. And like for me and my husband, I'm not into sport, but he is, and I always believe in rooting for where you live. But anyways, stuff like that. Another topic is, let's see. Well, like I said, there's a lot. Oh, going out to, you want to go partying, but your spouse don't want to go. Do you go without them? And it's going to cause a fight, stuff like that. So I try to address real topics, guys, because we're living a real life here. You have to be able to know how to deal with situation. And more topics will come up, and later on I might open hey, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? So the little Reebok name was so hard to do because I didn't have the syringe to put the glue. There's a syringe that when you do these type of stuff that you put the glue in and you get to just do small area, and it's really good. But look at the end result. It's so cute. But don't forget to become a member today and remember, it's nailroomtalk.com. And just click the free link. Definitely click the free link, because then it's just a PDF file to help you plan any event. And ladies and guys, we have to have everything on paper. I believe it will help you plan your next guide, any type of event. Birthday party, wedding, whatever. It's just a guide. So, but don't forget to do that. And but like I said, I love these little rhinestone, especially the Reebok name right there. Oh my goodness, that was like the hardest. I didn't want to do it, really. I did it because I knew it was hard. I had to do it with a toothpick, but I ended up doing it, and I love how it came out. And I wore them yesterday with my bling bling nails, and I was cute. Yep, at 47, I was blinging it out. Thank you for watching me on my life on a hill, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'm also as I said before, my Instagram page, my Facebook page is Nail Room Talk, and I can't wait to share with you on my membership website what topics I will be discussing next.